Hey guys, I'm Sdanwolf and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a little bit of an unexpected update. Apparently we must have, well, I say we, you guys must have reached the 25,000 kilometer track length that we had to get for Frontier to release this F25 coaster. So yes, basically with Frontier celebrating their 25-year anniversary, remember, last week, they promised us if the community could reach 25,000 kilometers of track laid, which, you know, through their system, they can keep up with, you know, how many paths are laid, how many rides are placed down, how many coaster tracks are placed down. They can see all of that, of what we do. And, they said that we would be getting the F25, not knowing what the 25 is until now, until this morning, with the release of 1.10.1. Yeah, it is the essentially the Hulk coaster. So all of you coaster nerds have got your B&M Sit Down coaster now. So really neat little coaster. I am waiting. I am sure that it is okay. So it's about 8 o'clock right now, East Coast time. So they announced this probably before 8 a.m. East Coast time. So you guys have had quite a while. I'm sure the Hulk recreations are coming as we speak. I haven't checked Reddit in a couple hours, but there may already be some pictures or some testing going on right there. And as a matter of fact, the blueprint that they give for the F25 here in the update is kind of like a morphed, kind of weird, flipped around Hulk recreation. It kind of goes a little bit of the opposite way, but yeah, definitely, it's you can achieve that now. I think you can hit that color green. I've kind of just real quick plopped this down, and you can see, like, without even going into the actual color wheel, this is just the available green. You can kind of hit it pretty close, but yeah, fun times. It's because, you know, this is another cool little update that they one of the first things that we notice. And it even says it in the patch notes under the UI bug fixes is due to valuable feedback, position and orientation of objects again uses the method used prior to 1.10. The newer mode can be selected in the game options under averaged, orientation, and advanced move experimental. But remember, before it was all wonky, like if you were trying to group a bunch of pieces together and you wanted to get them on the 3D gimbal, the arrows, it was just a mess. And so now they've brought it to pre 1.10, which is the way that I always known it. I mean, I know there's always been talk, and I just might be really dumb on this, but I know you guys have heard before about the 3D gizmo is broken, it doesn't work right. As far as what I've always experienced it and how I've used it, that part has never been aggravating for me. Like, I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into a lot of the review videos or who's put review videos out talking about the broken gizmo, but for me, it's never really been that big of an issue or noticeable. Like, I always thought that that's just how the tool works, but apparently the way that I think it works normal is not how it should work. So I'm not really sure. I haven't researched it enough. I just know that after the Magnificence Ride update, it was thrown out the window. That did not work how I was used to it working. So I'm glad they kind of reverted it back to the way that I've always known that it works. So really the only other elephant in the room that they haven't really addressed yet, and I've seen a couple people ask on Twitter, is when is a fix coming for the Theme Maker Toolkit? And that is by far, like, I've went through a lot of phases with, you know, people mad about Frontier stuff or, you know, Planet Coaster stuff not working, and, you know, I'm totally, like, defending them. But the Theme Maker Toolkit problem is the first one that has affected me, where I'm like, man, this really sucks. Like, I really hate having to completely close Steam and then wait another 10 or 15 minutes for the game to load. And even that is taking a huge load off of TMTK items that I've downloaded. I've got it way down. Like, yeah, I do the reviews and all that, and I bulk it up to just get the new pieces. But then I usually go back in if I don't have anything going right at that moment. I delete them because it takes too long to get into the game. So they definitely said they're working on that. I've seen Shantae, I've seen the official forums, I've seen Twitter, all of the official accounts say they do not have a date for any kind of fix right now, but they are aware of the issue and they're working on it. Shantae has said multiple times, I've seen her say it to multiple people, it is a complex problem, but it has just been brought to my attention more because it's the first Frontier problem like that I've really has been personal for me and my builds. Like coasters and stuff missing has never been an issue to me, and the little fine kind of issues and bugs that people talk about, I don't really notice until they point it out to me. But the Theme Maker Toolkit stuff is really what I have noticed the most and has affected me. So, you know, they've put a little bit into this. It was about, if you haven't downloaded it yet, it's about a half a gig update, I believe, right under 500 megabytes. And they basically, the scenery bug fixes they've got improved upon an issue where video billboards would stutter during playback in complex parks. And they've improved the collision on the Power Moves backdrop display panel so it fits better with the Power Moves ride. They fixed an issue where the red outline on obstructed objects would disappear when zooming. They fixed that issue where canceling the autocomplete on a tracked ride would cause the UI not to update. And just a lot of, they've got a little audio fixes in there. So, you know, not a huge update, but hey, they've got us this B&M Sit Down. And one of the first people, I think Beyond Drew, reached out today when they were tweeting about this, and I think he said, "Well, do you have any fix for the Theme Maker Toolkit crashes in the long loading?" And they said again that no, they don't have a fix for it yet. They're not ready to announce anything, but they are aware of it and working on it. So, you know, I guess that's what we can. That's all we can hope for, that their attention's still on it, and hopefully within the next big update, they will find some kind of solution to this. I think it was just one of those unknown deals, and kind of like when it was released and the cat was out of the bag, it's not one of those 5-minute fixes, because if you could fix it in 5 minutes, I think they would have fixed it in 5 minutes. So obviously I think it's something a little more than that. So anyways, guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below on this 1.10.1 update, and if you will be using the B&M Sit Down for all of your parks, or just trying to recreate your incredible Hulk coaster from Islands of Adventure. So yeah, don't forget to smash that like button if you end up enjoying this video, and subscribe for more Planet Coaster content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. See ya.